Hey everyone, it's Kosta, and today I'm going to quickly go over the main points for maintaining a functional grip so you can get the best performance during your kettlebell training. First off, let's look at how we orient the kettlebell during a basic swing. Okay, so we can understand this further. We'll start off with the basic swing, and from there we're going to go into a clean. So we can see with the clean, we can see how we're getting a proper grip throughout the whole movement, which is easiest on our hands. So, as we start off with the swing, basic swing motion, you'll want to have the kettlebell facing toward you, towards the opposite hand of the one that you're picking it up with, and you'll want to grip the kettlebell from that inside part, the part that's facing closest towards you. As you grip it from there, you'll want your hand to be doing this motion. Your thumb will be going over your index finger. As your thumb is going over your index finger, it's tightly holding your grip in place. So you don't have to use as much physical force with your thumb over your finger. It's relaxing your hand a little bit more, and then the rest of your fingers follow around the kettlebell. Now, if you can see here, this is what it look like from the other side. So my thumb is going over my index finger. And as we're coming up into the swing, from here, we'll scoop it into a clean. Now, again with the clean, if we'll notice really closely, my thumb is still over my index finger, but my other fingers have transitioned behind the kettlebell. By transitioning behind the kettlebell, it helps to build a good habit, a positive habit. So when you're going, let's say you're working out with two kettlebells here, and you're moving into a clean from two kettlebells, as the kettlebells come together, you're not at risk of banging the kettlebells over your fingers, right? So the same movement that you're doing here, you'll want to practice this with one kettlebell. So even as you're going with one kettlebell into the motion, you'll be catching it, and the transition is basically, I'm going to slow it down here a little. It'll be a little awkward, but slow it down as you're catching the kettlebell. So your hand is here, my hand is now gripping properly over my thumb over my index finger. As I'm coming up, I quickly shift my hand around and my fingers quickly go behind the kettlebell. My three remaining fingers. My index finger is over and my thumb is over that as I'm scooping my hand underneath. So from here I'm coming up and scooping and catching the kettlebell. Again, coming up and scooping. For a brief second, your hand will open as you're getting the kettlebell around, and then you quickly bring your index finger down and your thumb over that. Now let's take a closer look at this. So again, the grip itself, as I'm getting the kettlebell up in the air, the grip itself will be, show it from this angle. I'm gripping towards the inside of the kettlebell, my thumb over my index finger in this way. So my thumb is over my index finger and I'm getting a good grip on the kettlebell from the angle. As the kettlebell comes up and I'm scooping, it'll transition to this. So basically, thumb again over the index finger and the three fingers behind the kettlebell. And moving into the proper clean, my arm resting just over my hip. It's a good idea to maintain this same transition whether you're working with one or two kettlebells, like I said, because in the long run you're going to build a good habit and you're going to save yourself a lot of pain from the kettlebells clanging over your fingers. If you have any questions, post them here or go to the Kettlebell Strength Training Facebook page and post them there, and I'll try to get to them on the next video. Thanks, until next time.